It's just modern day slavery that it's going on. And it's so sad that people will give birth to their children they know they are not capable of looking after. They are all interested in their own physical pleasure. And after that, the outcome that comes out of it, nobody cares about it. The mothers throw them away, the fathers throw them away, the families throw them away, and they're on the streets fending for themselves.
The numbers are ridiculous. The latest numbers we have as of 2015 is 10.5 million. Now we're in 2017. I believe the numbers are even more. And the reality is that the numbers might not even be accurate. So we're looking at more or less. Now, if you take that number and look at what that number can do, if they are weaponized, I don't even want to think about it. When we look at our recent history with Boko Haram in Nigeria and what happened with the Northeast, I do not want to imagine what can happen if we do not take this seriously.
Every child has the right to, first of all, be educated. Every child has the right to live in a loving and caring home. Every child has the right to be protected by the state. Now, these are three things that have failed in the Almajiri community. I've read so many stories where these children, they don't even go to school. Even the Islamic school that they promised them to take them to, some of them don't even attend.
It's a system that should have been working, but then it's been abused so much to the point that it's not working anymore, and it's been bastardized. It's taking advantage of young children that should be in their homes, that should be nurtured to be the future of the region and this nation.
Young kids, the age of 5, 6, 7, have been dropped in Maiduguri here in their thousands. They have no parents, no teacher, no guardian, nobody take care of them.
We have failed as a country to actually protect children, which has affected them on a larger scale, even above the Almajiri situation. Yes, they are all encompassed in the same thing.
If they are begging, some people will beat them, harass them, abuse them, all kind of insult. They have been experiencing all kind of humiliation.
Why don't we get these children in a school, right, under some of these teachers that they're already under, but let the teachers get the right exposure so that the teachers actually trained properly in the systems that actually work. So we have schools like Turkey that have these systems that are working. We have some of these schools, some of these countries that actually have these systems that work, like Saudi Arabia. Let's get these teachers trained in some of these countries, come back and have them in good systems that actually bring the two systems together, which is the Almajiri system and the normal system, the normal educational system. Merge the two together. Get these children also to actually learn some skills. So we can have a local carpenter teach children some skills. While they're actually learning, let them actually be able to make certain things of themselves. So you have a situation whereby they're making their own chairs, they're making their own bread, for example, and actually selling to the communities and making some money. So they're actually learning some entrepreneurial skills along the way. These are some of the solutions that I've preferred, because that way you know that they're not just actually going out to beg, they're actually selling and learning some skills along the way.
So I think if we can settle down as a nation and see these children as our future and bring up laws to actually protect them, bring up laws that will prohibit parents from giving out their children.
You find a lot of people saying, oh, I'm going to end Almajiri, oh, we have 26,000 Sangaya schools in so states. But what are those schools actually doing? What is the structure in place for those schools not just for this governor, not just for this government, but for the next 50 to 100 years.
If we do not do anything about it, it will all come back to haunt us. And it's something that we all must together work on and ensure that every child is taken out of the street and into school, because that's where they belong to. If we do not do that right now, the children that we are spending so much money on to get them educated will not be able to have a good life, because those other children, today we call them Almajiri children, we ensure that they do not have a good life, because these are children that face that get the most hatred in any way. When they come near us, we're looking at them with hatred. We don't annoy us. We don't want them near us. And you know what? It is only when they hold a weapon that they are looked upon with respect. And we know what that means for us as a society. And so we must ensure that we take them off the streets and into schools.